I don't compete anymore, but I still pump iron. So after lifting a few hundred pounds, it's nice to lift one of these. Light beer from Miller. Light tastes great, and it's less filling, with a third less calories than the regular beer. Now, you know, bodybuilding is hard work, but having a great body has its advantages. Sure makes it easy to pick up guys. Hi, Rodney.
Oh, hi there. What's going on here? Hey, honey, how about a lift home, huh?
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
I get a kick out of people who say, Arnie, you don't have to do another thing. Just relax and enjoy it. Well, I'm not made that way. And neither is Pennzoil. Pennzoil is always testing itself to the limit, making sure it can handle any engine protection you need. Any.
Pennzoil. Quality protection. Ask for it.
Do you know me? Of course, is Garfield. He's fat, full-figured, ill-mannered, and to think I created him. But sometimes when I travel without the tabby, people don't know my name, so I carry the American Express card, and wherever I go, folks treat me like a fat cat.
Fat chance.
To apply for the card, look for an application and take one.
The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
A new kind of automobile is here from Germany. Merkur XR4TI. An automobile that clearly defines the term sports sedan. Merkur XR4TI. Its objective, not to compete with the likes of BMW, Saab, Volvo, and Audi, but frankly, to surpass them. Merkur XR4TI, imported from Germany exclusively for Lincoln Mercury.
Mexican drug kingpins escape. Government corruption is charged at 11.
Continue with Star Trek II. Wrath of Khan.
Here's the world-famous Metropolitan Life Representative, champion of security for over 43 million people. Reliable source not only of life insurance, but also of auto and homeowners insurance. Trustworthy, conscientious, caring, responsive, experienced, financially shrewd, perspicacious, smart, a true friend in time of trouble. Your Metropolitan Representative. Get Met. It pays.
You know, I really love this shed spread.
I can see that.
That rich, buttery taste makes everything taste great. And shed spread has no cholesterol.
And lucky for you, a third less calories than butter.
Meaning what?
Guess.
Now, shed spread is mankind's greatest invention.
Isn't that spreading it on a bit thick?
No, this is.
Look out, butter. Here comes shed spread. Rich, buttery taste, a third less calories than butter, and no cholesterol. And now Country Crock from Sheds comes in smaller sizes, too.
Hey, it chip off the old crock.
Isn't it adorable?
Would you settle for cute?
I did.
It was incredible out there today. I had to work for every point. My muscles feel sore, but they won't for long because I've got Bengay. You can feel it working right away. You know, I also use Bengay before I play. It helps me warm up and play more comfortably, longer. And that can make the difference. Like today.
Bengay before and Bengay after. Feel better with Bengay.
You can feel it working right away.
What'll it be, ladies?
7 Up.
You must be from another planet.
What makes you say that?
Well, hasn't everyone on Earth heard that Sprite tastes better than 7 Up?
Right.
Yeah, it even won the taste test.
Test?
The one where more people preferred that great lemon taste?
Sprite. This civilization is more advanced than we thought.
The way they taste the Sprite.
Tuesday, machines eat your change, traffic drive you crazy.
Who can you call?
We'll show you the funniest ways ever to get even, so take a seat and you'll be getting the last laugh.
You've just had your first taste of a new Trail chocolate chip granola bar. How do you feel?
You knocked me out.
right off of my feet.
What about you?
My secret dreams have all come true.
And you?
It's the greatest.
What do you think of all those Hershey chocolate chips?
Well, it's a natural fact. I like it like that.
And you? Is it big enough for you?
That's all I need. And I'll be satisfied.
What would you do if your mom ran out of New Trail bars?
Well, I'm gonna write a little letter, I'm gonna mail it to my local DJ.
And you?
Nothing can stop the Duke of her.
New Trail granola bars from Hershey.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night.
This new Nissan is being delivered to the Watson estate. Can you tell who ordered it? Here are some clues. It's America's best-selling import. Room for 5. Front-wheel drive. Surprising performance. It's the Nissan Sentra. So affordable, anyone could have done it, even the butler.
Come alive, come and drive. Major motion from Nissan.
At your Datsun dealer.
Some copiers don't adjust for exposure. Some don't adjust for odd-size originals. Some give you copies after they've run out of toner. But the new Sharp SF8200 Zoom copier automatically adjusts for exposure, paper size, and it turns off when it's out of toner. The Sharp SF8200 Zoom copier. It won't turn your work into garbage. From sharp minds come sharp products.
Monday, it's a special occasion.
Here he comes from out of a nightmare.
The judge is back on the bench.
How do you plead?
But this con's back for blood. Hardcastle and McCormick. Then she took a business based on sex.
A Playboy bunny.
Went undercover.
If I begged, you think they'd let me watch?
And unlocked every man's fantasy.
Show me some cleavage, huh?
I don't like you this way! A Bunny's Tale. Catch it. All starting at 8/7 Central.
Tomorrow.
Tonight's movie, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, will continue in a moment. Tuesday, Jack saves Bradford's life. Now they're inseparable.
The son I never had.
Three's a crowd. Then Tony falls for his daughter's teacher.
It wasn't just the kissing, it was everything else. Everything else?
Who's the boss? All starting at 8/7 Central.
Tuesday.
What do you want to start your day? When you want it bad, you want it right away. AM/PM's got coffee in a new jumbo-sized cup. It's a big 20-ouncer. It'll perk you up. It's the Jumbo Java fresh from the pot at 39 cents. It doesn't cost a lot, so if you want it now, you want it hot. Remember, AM/PM is the spot. You want it, we got it. AM/PM Mini Markets.
You've put in a long, hard, tough day. So you deserve to end the day in style. The 1985 Toyota SR5 Sport Truck, sporting a new electronically fuel-injected engine that makes it the most powerful truck in its class, without sacrificing an ounce of style or comfort. The Toyota Sport Truck.
Isn't it a good-looking brute?
Captain Kirk and Mr. Spock on the Void facing Star Trek at 11.
But now we continue with Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
Now, in major magazines, see the Renault Jeep Buyer's Challenge Guide. Read the guide before you decide. Compare Renault Alliance with Horizon and Corolla.
Only Alliance has electronic fuel injection standard.
Compare Encore to Escort and Tercel.
Encore has the largest interior.
Compare America's lowest factory financing, 8.5% in 85. And compare Jeep Cherokee to Bronco and Blazer.
Only Cherokee gives you 2 or 4 doors.
Get the Buyer's Challenge Guide at your Renault Jeep dealer now.
She's a model student.
So intellectual and stuff.
He's not.
You're flanking English. That's your mother tongue and stuff.
She's a gourmet.
Only if you try some of this salmon.
He's not.
She's called anyone? Good.
She's well-groomed. He's not. If opposites attract, these two are a sure thing.
Did it hurt you?
No.
Rob Reiner's
The Sure Thing, rated PG-13. Starts Friday at a theater near you.
Wouldn't it be nice to drink a bowl of fruit? A juicy, 100% natural, delicious bowl of real fruit with no sugar added, no extra water added, no anything artificial added. Just juicy, 100% fruit juice. Juicy juice from Libby's. Juicy juice. Drink a bowl of fruit. Now in new kid-sized cartons.
Millions of people visit the great American home of Betsy Ross. That means millions of fingers and lots of fingerprints. But keeping it looking beautiful is easy with Easy Living from Sears. A paint so beautiful and durable, it's become America's best seller. Sears Easy Living. For great American homes like yours.
There's more for your life.
Sorry, Mom.
At Sears.
Tuesday.
I'm going in.
Cop killers are begging for trouble.
3 cops are down.
And they go gunning for TV's only married cops.
Hold it! Don't move! Showtime.
Magruder and Loud at 9, 8 Central.
Tuesday.
Cheese, glorious cheese. So sumptuous and luscious. Cheese, marvelous cheese. Makes everything scrumptious. What else is so versatile? Real cheese is always a hit. It's cheese, marvelous cheese, versatile cheese, glorious cheese.
Make your meal sing with real cheese.
Introducing the fuel-injected Honda Civic CRX SI. It's a rocket.
Come along, please. This is the last discount tour I'll ever take.
Your wish is my command.
Well, I'm thirsty, but on a diet. You can do better than that.
Local champagne?
Hold out for the out of the ordinary. Sugar-free. I wish my boyfriend could see me now.
First Lady Nancy Reagan.
School-age drug abuse is one of our most pressing problems. The health of our next generation is at stake. Each young victim needs the kind of love and concern that only comes from the family and the neighborhood. Join me by getting involved in one of the 4,000 groups of volunteers who are dealing with this problem. Together, we can win against school-age drug abuse.
A public service message by Kiwanis International.
Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Tonight's ABC Sunday night movie will continue in a moment.
An ABC News Brief, brought to you by Timex Watches. Now from Washington, Tom Gerald.
Good evening. After dropping from view, apparently from poor health, Soviet leader Konstantin Chernenko surprised everyone by voting in today's parliamentary elections. His first public appearance in more than 8 weeks. He looked tired and weak. Israel today dismissed as unacceptable the Jordanian PLO peace plan that for the first time included conditional PLO acceptance of Israel's right to exist. The nation's governors went to the White House for dinner tonight. They're in Washington telling the president they oppose cuts in federal aid to the states and to farmers. 1,000 angry farmers rallied in South Dakota before taking off for Washington to demonstrate against Reagan farm policy. After 9 days, U.S. customs agents are easing searches along the U.S.-Mexican border. But they will continue looking for information about kidnapped drug enforcement agent Enrique Camarena. Today, U.S. Drug Enforcement Administrator Francis Mullen accused Mexico of helping a drug figure suspected in the kidnapping to escape.
One of those whom we suspect, one of those traffickers involved in the kidnapping, was spotted in an aircraft leaving Guadalajara on Saturday night. He was stopped by Mexican police, the judicial police, and allowed to leave. And we now learn that he had as protection members of the DFS, of the Department of Federal Security. So we have the police protecting on one hand and another element of the police letting this individual go.
Now this.
Welcome to the toughness of Timex quartz. Great looks that can take a licking.
More later on the Weekend Report.
A future minute from Pacific Bell.
The future happened 5 years ago. And the future's happening right now, all around us. But we don't bother to look at the clues.
You are listening to John Nesbitt, author of Megatrends.
In communications, in our homes, we already have call forwarding, three-way calling, but of course we take them for granted. In the very near future, we'll be able to deposit our checks, control the home environment, have access to a huge store of knowledge, all right through our phone lines. And we're going to take that for granted too. But something else is happening. All this technology will give us more freedom, more choice over what we do with our lives. It's a chance to develop into something more than we are now. That's where we're headed. That's what the future really means.
For now, for the future. At Pacific Bell, we're here to help make your life a little better.
42nd Street's grand opening and gala cast party at 11.
But now we continue with Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan.
I've been seeing another fish.
Can we talk about it?
It's tender, golden, very warm.
McDonald's Filet-O-Fish, a taste tempting dish. Go on.
I needed a change of pace.
Look around, you find a lot of fish in the sea. With just one taste and you'll agree. It's a good time. Men. For the great taste of McDonald's.
There's a name known around the world.
Peach or apricot? Just coffee.
The silk chemise?
The what? Your fall collection. Remember why we're here?
It's used more than any other.
You know, I thought Frenchmen were short.
For travel, shopping, entertaining, and cash.
Service wasn't much. Speak for yourself.
Visa is welcome in any language.
Then you leave the tip.
It's all you need.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
When Elliot took over as manager, the Southport office was considered exceptional, exceptionally sloppy and unproductive. So Elliot called in Team Xerox, with office machines like Xerox memory writers for perfect letters and a full range of mid-sized copiers tailored to the needs of each department. Now the Southport office is exceptional for something else.
The most dramatic turnaround of the year at the Southport office.
Pontiac's innovative mid-engine Fiero is one sensational car, but some people want even more.
No thanks.
Okay, see you later.
Fiero's unique Enduraflex body resists dents and won't rust, but some people want even more.
Suit yourself.
So with a newly available high-output V6 and a hot new GT version, Pontiac announces even more Fiero.
Hey, ready?
We build excitement. Pontiac.
This is David Addison. He's a real man's man.
And it's good! The fans leap to their feet. Grown men cry.
This is Mattie Hayes. Men are just dying to meet her.
Well, that's gotta hurt, falling on your nose like that.
From the moment they met, it was magic.
You know, I've known you less than 48 hours. And in that time, I've been driven from my home, watched a man die at my feet, and have another stiff left in the back of my car.
You need a drink.
Moonlighting, premiering next Sunday at 9/8 Central.
Now, Twix is bigger. Fit it in, please.
Twix is bigger, better than before.
More candy, more cookie.
'Cause it's the same great taste and doesn't cost any more. Twix is bigger, you get more to munch of the chocolate candy with the cookie crunch.
More crunchy cookie, more creamy caramel, more milk chocolate, more delicious Twix at the same price.
It's the same old price and you get more to munch of the bigger chocolate candy with the bigger cookie crunch.
We forgot to ask them about
Right. I'll get them before you get back on the truck.
Ever get the feeling when you buy something that once you get it home, you're out on your own?
Well, it's a lot different with GE. We have an answer center to help you 24 hours a day. Servicemen who show up on schedule. And with GE financing, you may be able to get a new kitchen practically overnight. With GE, you'll never feel alone.
GE, we bring good things to life.
Oh, I've got an awful cold. If I take Comtrex, won't I still need a nasal decongestant?
All you need is Comtrex. That's all, nothing else.
With Comtrex, do I still need a cough medicine?
Comtrex. That's all, nothing else.
None of these can do what Comtrex multi-symptom cold reliever does, because all by itself, Comtrex relieves a cold like theirs with nasal congestion, runny nose, aches, and coughs.
You know, I feel a lot better now.
Comtrex. That's all, nothing else. From Bristol-Myers.
These great European exotic sports cars have one thing in common. They've all been beaten by America's great exotic sports car, Chevrolet Corvette. Corvette beat them in maximum lateral acceleration. Corvette beat them in the slalom. And on the road course, Corvette beat them to the finish. Superior performance. That's what it takes to be a new world-class champion. Drive today, Chevy. Live today, Chevy.
In Africa, mankind's ancient cradle of life, children are starving to death. A terrible famine caused by drought and worsened by war has left more than 35 million people desperately hungry. CARE is bringing emergency shipments of food and other critical supplies directly to the people who need them so badly. Please send your contributions now to CARE Campaign for Africa or call toll-free 1-800-457-0400.
How did Gloria Steinem go from being a Playboy bunny to being a leader in the women's movement? This is David Hartman, and Monday morning she'll tell us. Also, we'll go behind the scenes with All My Children, plus Jacqueline Smith, Monday on Good Morning America.
This is Peter Jennings. Monday on ABC's World News Tonight, Richard Threlkeld on the many ways to deal with crime in America.
Tuesday, following Three's a Crowd, Tony plays chaperone at his daughter's school dance. But it's Tony who needs a chaperone when he meets Samantha's teacher on Who's the Boss? Now stay tuned for foul-ups, bleeps, and blunders.
Get a head start with ABC's World News this morning.
Before Good Morning America tomorrow.
This is Cheryl Jennings in the Channel 7 newsroom. Tonight, the stars of Star Trek tell us about the void that faces them in the next movie adventure on the final frontier. Drug wars south of the border lead to charges of government corruption and helping the kingpins escape from American agents. And from the Great Central Valley, the latest junk food called tomato chips. All that and more at 11.
Why just have a beer when you can have the beer? Heineken, America's #1 imported beer.
Come to think of it, I'll have a Heineken.
Where's Phil Donahue going?
Mr. Donahue is going to Channel 7.
Donahue on Channel 7 starting Monday at 3.
For my angel, I sewed for days. Now I deserve a little praise. I thank me very much with Andy's Candies. For the program I created, I ought to be appreciated. So I thank me very much with Andy's Candies.
Andy's Cream de Mint. You'll be amazed by just how much chocolatey mint taste we packed into that perfect little piece.
I thank thee very much.
The perfect little thank me. Andy's Cream de Mint and 4 other flavors.
Explaining the new tax proposals this week.
Foul-ups, bleeps, and blunders. Brought to you by pH Balanced Secret. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
Presenting the tap-in gas range for people who love to cook. But hate to clean. This tap-in gas range not only cooks beautifully, it also cleans beautifully. The tap-in self-cleaning gas range for people who love to cook but hate to clean. Gas, America's best energy value.
Chrissy, What'd you do? Move in here?
Dad, I'm almost ready.
Ready? Where's the rest of your dress?
Oh, Dad, all the women are wearing them like this.
Women. But you're a kid.
Just hand me my secret, and the place is yours.
Use mine. It's strong. And since you're a woman.
Exactly, which is why I need my secret. Secret's made for women's perspiration. See? pH balance.
Come on, Chrissy. We all perspire the same.
A woman's perspiration pH can be higher than a man's, as this shows you. And pH Balance Secret actually works with a woman's chemistry to help keep her dry.
Sounds strong.
Yep, Secret really works.
Well, maybe your old dad...
Sorry, it's just for me. A woman.
Woman? Just a kid.
Secret. Strong enough for a man, but pH balanced for a woman.
Didn't wanna feel so gray, needed sunshine in my day. Tried new Citrus Hill Select, what a wonderful effect. Cause my day gets going and my juices get flowing. It's got everything you love in the fruit. You take one look, you see it show. You take one sip, you feel that glow. Citrus Hill Select gets your juices flowing.
What makes new Citrus Hill so select? We choose only the best oranges, and then the best part of the orange, the heart, for an eye-popping, mouth-tingling taste that's bound to get your juices flowing.
Citrus Hill Select gets your juices flowing. Citrus Hill Select gets your juices flowing.
Next Sunday, it's all right here.
I was so fat when I got my shoe shine. I had to take the guy's word for it.
Rodney's rockin', Rodney's rappin', and even Morgan Fairchild can't resist when Rodney's exposed. Followed by the 2-hour special presentation of Moonlighting. All starting at 8, 7 Central next Sunday.
Who says new Liquid Tide cleans some of your toughest stains better than any other liquid? You do. And in nationwide tests, hundreds of you proved it. So did Tina Dyer of Reston, Virginia.
The Liquid Tide cleans far better than my liquid did on the tough grass stain. Far better. Obviously, there is a difference. Liquid Tide is better. And if it weren't for the Liquid Tide that I've just seen to get it out, I would not have believed it. I would use Liquid Tide.
You can say new Liquid Tide cleans better because you can see it cleans better. See for yourself.
Soon, this place will be jumping. People will stuff themselves with hot dogs and hot tacos. And that can give them heartburn.
Boy, if I were home, I'd take some Pepto.
Oh, you could still take Pepto. Portable Pepto.
When heartburn or upset stomach hits, fight back with Pepto-Bismol. The soothing effectiveness that's in Pepto-Bismol liquid is also in Pepto-Bismol tablets. When you need relief, don't forget portable Pepto tablets. Now, who says you can't take it with you?
Monday, the judge is back on the bench, but this con is back for blood. Hardcastle and McCormick. Then, she took a business based on sex.
Show me some cleavage.
And unlocked every man's fantasy in A Bunny's Tale, all starting at 8, 7 Central.
Tomorrow.
Say goodnight, Hockey Puck. Good night, Hockey Puck. Good night, folks.
This is Dick Tufeld for foul-ups, leaps, and blunders.
How did Gloria Steinem go from being a Playboy bunny to being a leader in the women's movement? This is David Hartman, and Monday morning she'll tell us. Also, we'll go behind the scenes with All My Children, plus Jacqueline Smith, Monday on Good Morning America.
Wednesday, a heist artist switches identities with an innocent look-alike on The Fall Guy. Then Stephen confesses to Blake about Luke on Dynasty. And on Hotel, Peter faces an accusation of rape.
Don't drink and drive. A public service message from ABC. Tuesday.
I'm going in.
Cop killers are begging for trouble.
3 cops are down.
And they go gunning for TV's only married cops.
Hold it! Don't move!
Showtime.
Magruder and Loud at 9, 8 Central.
Tuesday.
Next on Channel 7 News tonight, charges of corruption fly across the border as American officials say Mexican authorities have helped drug kingpins escape.
The Soviet leader makes a frail appearance in public while his Navy rescues a group of whales. The cooling of the El Nino current brings back the salmon to California waters in huge numbers. And the stars of Star Trek talk about stepping into the void of their next movie adventure. I'm Gary Repstock with Cheryl Jennings, Bev Johnson with the weather, Martin White on sports. Next on Channel 7 News tonight.
At Sony, we never say never. Or we could never have made our best Trinitron picture better. With a television sound system of impeccable stereo fidelity. With access to almost every video signal. And we could never have created the ultimate Trinitron. Inside and out. Sony introduces Trinitron XBR, the one some said could never be made.
Lead me away. Show me a smile. Light up my face.
No one can show you the face of Europe like TWA, leading the way year after year. To London, just $274.50. To Paris, $395. To Rome, $384.50. Irresistible.
Leading the way, TWA.
Smart new car buyers are in accord. Till now, there just weren't enough Accords to go around. If you've waited to own a Honda, your patience has been rewarded. To prove they really care, the Honda factory has supplied your Northern California dealers with hundreds of new Hondas, as far as the eye can see. Really? There's no more waiting for a Honda, so let's all get in Accord.
The pride and spirit of a winning team, Tuesday.
This is the elegant new Volvo 760 station wagon. It'll hold 33 bags of groceries, a 6-foot sofa, or 8 very large dogs. But best of all, this Volvo is designed to be so strong, it will also hold 6 Volvos.
The new 700 series wagon by Volvo. One of the world's great cars, regardless of price.
Have you been told no
Sorry, lady. No space.
too many times?
No exchanges. No credit cards.
You've had enough no's in your life. There's a yes waiting for you at Chevron. A yes to low self-serve prices. A yes to cash discounts. That means yes to double savings. Chevron says yes to credit cards, and there's a yes for service, too. There's one yes after another at Chevron. You've had enough no's in your life. Chevron says yes.
In the beginning, American Airlines brought you low Super Saver fares. Now American goes beyond low fares, beyond Super Saver fares. American Airlines presents Ultimate Super Savers, the biggest fare reduction in Americans' history. Good to these and all of our destinations in the continental U.S. Ultimate Super Savers. Whoever thought we'd go this far?
Something special in the air.
You know me. My flute playing has won me international acclaim. But when I'm not recognized, I don't get my Irish up. I get up the American Express card. It's a quiet instrument, but people listen.
To apply for the card, look for an application and take one.
The American Express card. Don't leave home without it.
So, enjoying the chocolates you brought back from Zurich?
Not bad. But you know that diagram I said we needed next week?
By now, John, I know. You need it today. Hold on.
Using AT&T International Long Distance Service, Facsimile lets you send a bit of yourself. In minutes, quality graphics, charts, letters, or signatures can be in the hands of someone overseas.
Perfect, Hans. Now, if only it were that easy to send more Swiss chocolate.
AT&T International Long Distance Service.
When you rent one way from most car rental companies, there are strings attached, like the drop-off charge at the end of the line, the one you pay to help get their car back. At National, there are no strings or mileage charges, because we have a whole fleet of cars available for one-way rentals, and they're just $10 a day more than our regular low daily rates. So the choice is yours. Rent one way or the other. National Car Rental, the way to go one way.
Nissan 300ZX Turbo. You know the car. But do you know what it's like to drive it? Now you know. Once you get inside a Z will get inside of you.
Come alive, come and drive. Major motion from Nissan.
It's your Datsun dealer.
The Great American Railroads. They were built to cut coast-to-coast travel from 5 months to 1 week and open up the West. That pioneer spirit made this country grow. Today, I see that same spirit and energy in hundreds of small to mid-sized companies whose new ideas, new jobs, and new technologies will continue to build America. At First Jersey Securities, we specialize in discovering these emerging growth companies for today's investors with vision. First Jersey Securities. Come grow with us.
You've got a taste for the good things in life, and the good things in life seem to come to you. And Blue Nun's your choice each and every time. It's a premium quality imported wine. Blue Nun, you'll never lose your taste for it. Show your good taste with the good taste of Blue Nun. Show your good taste with the good taste of Blue Nun.
To keep the cost of your new car down, you may have to give up something like the automatic transmission. Fortunately, your Chrysler Plymouth dealer has a solution to this problem. He can give you the automatic transmission, no charge, when you buy Plymouth Horizon with the special option package. So why get stuck with a stick when you can get the automatic at no charge with Plymouth Horizon?
See the Bay Area Chrysler Plymouth dealer in your neighborhood.
Pour on the power, go for the glory. This is the story of what you're made of. Beef gives strength, it helps you through it. Beef gives strength, it helps you through it.
Beef alone won't make you strong, but beef does provide protein, iron, and B vitamins. In a balanced diet with plenty of exercise, it gives you a lot to go on.
Beef gives strength, helps keep you going. Beef gives strength from inside. Beef puts pride in a body. Beef gives strength.
Amana presents a choice offer. Buy one of 18 Amana appliances, then pick the choicest gift.
You bought me the radar range oven, so you should have the camera.
No, dear. You should have the crystal vase.
I'd love to see you get the racquetball set.
No, you should have the earrings.
Gifts so choice, it's hard to choose, just for buying Amana.
You know, you're right. I should have the camera.
Why, Phil, that's the most selfish thing I've ever heard.
Get your choice offer from Amana.
The enemy. No name, so-called bargain tires. Tires that can rob your import car's performance. Now consider Vector, Goodyear's unique all-season radial. So finely engineered, its crisscross tread not only delivers the sure-footed handling your car was designed for, it does so with a superior ride. The Goodyear Vector. It simply performs like no other tire in the world.
AT&T is in trucks, travel, software, temps. How? With AT&T Opportunity Calling for Business. It can help small business enjoy big savings on dozens of name brand products just by using AT&T long distance service. Our new catalog is coming to your office. Look for it. AT&T Communications. We can help your business in ways you've never thought of.
There's a name welcome at millions of stores.
Will that be cash or charge, ma'am?
Visa.
It's used more than any other for shopping, travel, entertaining, and cash.
Think Dad would like this? I'm sure he would, honey, but...
Few things are more helpful than Visa.
Why don't we put it on my card?
It's all you need.
Social programs or subway vigilantes. Richard Threlkeld looks for the answer to crime in America. Monday on ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Some are born to lead with noble spirit and endless ability, like the Canon A1. The A1 with 5 automatic exposure modes plus manual. To stop action or let it flow. To control depth of field. To add light automatically. To use light dramatically. The Canon A1, born to lead.
The days go by fast. Your work never seems to end.
That's why Whirlpool cooking products are designed to make your world a little easier. With cooktops that clean up in short order, ovens that do the cleaning for you, and performance you can count on. Whirlpool, quality appliances.
We're making your world a little easier. Whirlpool makes it easier for you.
Monday, a former American prisoner of war just back from Hanoi on Good Morning America.
She took a business based on sex.
A Playboy bunny.
Went undercover.
If I begged, you think they'd let me watch?
And unlocked every man's fantasy.
Show me some cleavage, huh?
I don't like you this way! A Bunny's Tale at 9, 8 Central. Monday.
Cut! I'm a baseball player, but with Canon's new Canavision 8mm video system, I'm also a great director. It's small and lightweight, so I can get close to life. For directing action, Canon's power zoom lens is perfect. With musicals, the autofocus captures every step, and its low light capability lets me shoot beautiful love stories. Canon's new 8mm video system. It lets you get close to life.
TWA introduces a business class seat so revolutionary it makes all the others obsolete. It reclines like no seat ever before, tilts to cradle you in comfort. The footrest adjusts to your height, and it's the widest seat in the sky. TWA's new business lounger to Europe. It's a whole new position on comfort.
TWA. When it comes to getting to the high ground, there's nothing like having a faithful companion. The new Toyota 4x4 SR5 Extra Cab, powering you to the top with a new electronically fuel-injected engine that supplies this truck with more horsepower than any other in its class. The new Toyota 4x4.
Now, this is a friend forever.
They call in the SWAT team on Police Story Monday.
Plays and Players is being brought to you by Toyota Trucks for 1985, by the Hibernia Bank. At Hibernia, the waiting is over, and by your neighborhood Burger King restaurant.
The new Lotus Esprit Turbo versus the new Bacon Double Cheeseburger Deluxe from Burger King. The Deluxe is powered by 2 hefty flame-broiled burgers and melted cheese. The Turbo isn't. The Deluxe is richly appointed with crisp lettuce, ripe tomato, and mayonnaise. Not the Turbo. The Deluxe comes equipped with 3 pieces of bacon standard. The Turbo doesn't. And you can take a Deluxe home for $50,000 less. The Bacon Double Cheeseburger Deluxe. Aren't you hungry for Burger King now?
The 1985 Toyota Workforce is going to have you whistling while you work. Introducing the dependable cargo van from Toyota, the newest workhorse of the workforce, with more room than any small van. Together with a tough Toyota 1-ton and Toyota's lowest-priced work truck, the Standard Bed, this workforce will have you whistling while you work.
Toyota.
The Hibernia Bank has just announced the introduction of a new premium money market account. For the next 30 days, even if interest rates continue to fall, Hibernia will pay 10%. That's 10% on balances of $25,000 or more. And Hibernia intends to keep on paying a higher rate than any of California's 5 largest banks.
If you've been waiting for higher interest on larger deposits, the waiting is over.